Get ready to match the stars. Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Ethel Merman, from Family Feud, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded big money match game PM. And now, here's the star of match game PM, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, John. Thank you, friend. Thanks for joining us here on Match Game PM. We're going to have a good time. Hello, celebrities.
Hello.
Would you join me in greeting our two players, Becky Roddy and Bob Bixler? Now, before we begin, we'd like to find out a little bit about each of you. Bob, we'll begin with you. Tell us anything you care to about your life, your aspirations, your hopes, your dreams.
I'm from Fountain Valley, and I have a wife and 3 children, and I'm 5'22".
And a what?
Breaks down to 6'10".
6'10".
Oh.
Are you 6'10"?
Are you really? 6'10".
Really? Stand up for a second, Bob. You are 6'10". Boy, when I ask him, do you want A or B, he can have anything he wants. I mean, have them both.
Ask him to fix that
Wow. How tall are you, Becky?
I don't know.
You don't know how tall you are?
5'5.5". How about that?
Really?
Yeah, I think. Right
Okay.
now it's uncertain.
Where do you live?
Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus Christi. Right down there at the tip of Texas. Way down at the bottom of the state.
Yeah.
You
Forever
vacationing
away.
here?
Well, let's say that. I don't have a job, so I thought I'd come out here and seek my fortune.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
May I point out to each of you here that on Match Game PM, each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of our beautiful people as you possibly can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner, and that person will go on to play the big money super match, which pays off over $10,000. Good luck to both of you. Bob, A or B?
I'll try B.
Bob Bixler wants B. The passenger said to the stewardess, "Yuck, bleh. This airline food is terrible." And the stewardess said, "We haven't served any food yet, sir. You're eating the blank." The passenger said to the steward, "Yuck, this airline food is terrible." And the stewardess said, "We haven't served any food yet, sir. You're eating the blank."
About that little courtesy bag they give you.
The courtesy bag. Really? He said the little courtesy bag they give you.
He's cute.
Yeah,
he's
that's
tall,
a
but
polite
he's
way to
cute.
put it. He is cute, yeah.
And he's big.
Yeah, well, cute
And
is
I
not
want
the
you
right
to know
word.
if anything starts any trouble, I'm on your side, Bob.
Yeah,
You haven't served any food yet.
No.
You're eating the seat cushion.
good answer. Seat cushion is a possibility. Well, his wasn't bad. Seat cushion is good, too.
It's a wonderful answer. He's a wonderful man. I wouldn't dream of not matching
him?
The bag you will later use to get rid of the food.
There's one. All right. The seat in front of you.
Seat in front of you. I was a little late with the cue.
I see. It's all right. Okay. Bob Bixler is looking for the courtesy bag, a marvelous euphemism.
The pillow.
The pillow. Another good answer. Anything that you find around your seat, I suppose, would be good, right, Richard?
Well, I'm sorry, I copied. Yes, hello.
The pillow.
It was a night flight.
You copied from her?
Yep.
Really?
It's a standoff.
Fannie, what have you got there?
He was very delicate and said the courtesy bag.
I think it's
That's lovely.
very well put.
In the South, and particularly if you're afraid of flying, you say, the throw up.
Becky, you ready?
As always.
This is it. Here it is. Bernie is the world's greatest salesman. He once sold a bra to blank. Remember, first round questions? There are a lot of good answers for first round questions. Becky, Bernie is the world's greatest salesman. He once sold a bra to blank.
Twiggy?
Twiggy. She says Twiggy. Twiggy, you remember who
The greatest salesman, as you know, was my Uncle George.
What about Uncle George?
He worked in a department store. A woman came in to buy a suit to bury her dead husband. He sold her a suit with 2 pairs of pants. Twiggy.
Some salesman, all right. One for Becky. A 2-pant suit.
Well, Twiggy always wore a -A cup, but I said it. Really terrific salesman if he could sell a bra to Joe Namath.
That would be a salesman. Yeah.
Twiggy!
Twiggy it is. I wonder if she's still that way. I haven't seen a picture
Put
of her.
on weight,
I
but
was
she...
with her quite recently.
Really?
She looks marvelous.
She's,
Everything's just turning out fine.
no kidding.
No, honestly.
Yes.
Very
She
shaky.
did put on
She
weight.
did put on some weight.
How wonderful for
But-
all concerned.
But she was flat-chested when I said Twiggy.
You said Twiggy? All right, now you got 3-2 score.
Well, she's a very nice girl.
She is, yes.
Neat
Sweet lady.
Twiggy.
There it is, 4 for her. Uh-oh.
Hi, precious.
Yes, darling.
No, Twiggy gained a little weight. She wasn't happy. Thin people are not happy.
Bad for them.
Well, look at this. We've only done 1 round already. It's 5-2. You're both very good there. You'll have plenty of time to catch up. Now we've got this for you. This is not a serving tray for food. This is the box containing the home version of the match game, which each and every one of you will receive whether you want it or not. There it is. Okay, now we go to round 2. And Becky, since you're ahead, we're going to ask you to go first.
All right, how about B?
B? All right. Who plays? Brett plays. Brett is the only one.
That's true.
Flora has gained so much weight, she now needs a giant shoehorn to wedge herself into her blank.
Hi.
Hello, darling. Needs a giant shoehorn to wedge herself into her blank. Yeah, you did it. By Jove, she did it, Becky. Flora's gained so much weight, she now needs a giant shoehorn to wedge herself into her blank.
Girdle?
Girdle? Becky, you still wear those?
I don't.
All right, she said girdle.
No. This was, she was really fat. I mean, you can get girdles in any size, but you can't stretch a car.
Oh, a car. That's true. You cannot stretch a car, Becky. Okay, that leaves you, Bob, with A. Is that all right with you?
I'll take A.
You sure?
Positive.
Because we can give you B if you want, you know. But...
I didn't like that one.
All right. Mary said, I'm not saying my boyfriend is a thief, but after he kisses me, I count my blanks.
I don't play because I'm at
Right. You and Fannie do not play.
Big Bob.
After he kisses me, I count my blanks.
There's a lot more than kissing and hugging going on. They've been going steady for 3.5 years, but this is not a lecture tour.
Bob, Mary said, I'm not saying my boyfriend is a thief, but after he kisses me, I cut my blanks.
BB, big boobs.
Oh. Really? Well, he's... that's another euphemism. First he said BBs, and then stands for big boobs there. What do
I thought it was wanted to look my no hands kind of kissing. I said I count my teeth.
Teeth. Okay.
Make up your mind.
What do you got there?
Teeth.
Teeth.
See?
Did that cross your mind at all, Bob?
No, not at all.
You didn't think of teeth there. What have you got there, Ethel?
Well, I thought that he may want to go further, so she counts her blessings.
Oh. That's nice. Sweet thought, isn't it?
Certainly is. I said lips.
Lips. Count your lips. He'd be there. Okay. There it is. The score remains unchanged, 5-2. Becky, you're still ahead, so we're going to ask you to go first.
I think I'll go with A.
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 A. Now, Becky and all in attendance, here's what to do when the party's over. 1, thank the host or hostess. 2, take the lampshade off your head. 3, get your blank out of the punch bowl. All right, she's just about ready. And I'll read it slowly while she's writing. Here's what to do when the party's over, Becky. 1, thank the host or hostess. 2, take the lampshade off your head. 3, get your blank out of the punch bowl.
My original thought was head.
Head.
No, oh, come on.
Get your head out of the punch bowl.
Oh.
She said,
Stop. Hey.
you really are quite schizophrenic, aren't you?
It's terrible.
Some of you are and some of you aren't in favor of the whole idea. What do you say?
No, they're not schizophrenic. They're just plain old fickle.
Fickle.
Yeah. I said hubby or beau or lover or paramour of the moment.
Okay. A whole nother body, according to her, was in that. Here we go. Bob, now here's what you have to do. You have to match 3 to tie and 4 to win. Everybody plays again except Brett and Fannie. Brenda said, my new husband, the cowboy, isn't very genteel. On our wedding night, he came to bed with his blanks on. Okay. Now, this is it, Bob. Brenda said, my new husband, the cowboy, isn't very genteel. On our wedding night, he came to bed with his blanks on.
Spurs, I hope.
Spurs. Spurs it is, Nipsey.
Well, you know, a cowboy is a man of action. When he says giddy up, he means let's see some movement. Spurs.
Spurs. 5 to 3. Charles.
I said boots.
Boots. Okay. Now, Bob, you got to match everyone else to stay in the game and achieve a tie.
I meant to say spurs, and I said stirrups.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says stirrups there, so that means Becky wins the game. Richard had spurs. So here we go. Becky, come on down. If you would, please, we'll say goodbye to Bob Bixler. It was a pleasure to have you on our program. We're going to send lots of gifts to you. Some Adler elevator shoes.
I need them.
We've got some wonderful things like that. Stand up one more time, would you? Holy mackerel. Always wanted to meet a man I could look up to. Thank you, Bob Bixler. Right-ho. There he goes. Man Mountain Dew. Now I got a message or two for you. Come back and see how much money she wins. The whole thing? All right. Oh, boy. Here we are with Becky Roddy, who's going to try for the big money now. Now, at this moment, she has a chance to win $11,000.
Don't mean it.
Yeah. That's it. She could win $11,000. If she goes all the way here, she could... Well, I don't know about that. What I mean is...
Doesn't look
Well,
like
I don't
that
know what
kind
I
of a
mean.
girl.
She completes the process.
How can she win 11? I thought you could only
Well,
win
no,
10.
we got 2 audience... Well, here, let me explain it to you
Okay.
now.
I
Here's
want
where
to
it
chip
goes.
in a couple of dollars if it
Oh, thank you.
goes all the way.
No, Richard. No, that's not what we had in mind. I mean in the game here,
Well, that's
see.
what I'm talking
No.
about.
Yeah, well, oh, all right.
Life's the game, old boy.
Life it is. Okay. Now, let me explain to you, Fannie. Here's the way it is. We see we have 2 audience matches here.
Right.
You see.
Yeah.
And then whatever she wins in that audience match is multiplied by 10.
Right.
And then that will be the final dollar amount that she will be playing for in the head-to-head.
500 on the first one. You
Right, that's
multiply
5.
that by 10.
That's 5,000.
Now, the next time,
May I
you
go
want
to the
another
bathroom?
500.
Right, that's another 5,000.
So she would be playing for 10.
Yeah, but then, you see, she gets to keep the 500 she wins each time,
That's
times 2. That's
Fannie has to go
$11,000.
to a funeral. She's
What's-
wearing black.
Oh, yes. What do you
I'd
got?
like to know if I could be a contestant.
Yeah. No, you cannot be a contestant. It's against the rules here. Here we go now. We polled the studio audience. I'd like to thank you from
As well you should.
polled the studio audience. We said, write down your best answer to this. Blank the bed. Now, if you match the answer, they get, well, I explained all that. $500 for their top answer, $250 for matching the second most popular answer they wrote down, and $100 for matching the third. Now, 3 of these 6 people gonna help you, as they say in Corpus Christi, Roddy. Gonna help you.
Fannie.
Fannie,
Okay. Good Texas girl. Make the bed.
make the bed.
Many times.
Richard.
Ricardo.
If you spill a drink, you wet the bed.
Oh.
You spill a drink.
Sure, yeah. You always drink in bed, Richard.
Yeah, well, I have to.
Well, warm milk and things like that.
Well, whatever's fair, yeah. What the traffic will allow.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Charles.
The Princess and the Bed.
That isn't even an answer.
It's a play.
That's the princess
And the pea.
Whoops.
Well,
I think it's about wetting the bed.
Charles, you really want to say that? That wasn't the accurate
change
title
the
of
bed
it. Is that,
stinks.
was that the accurate title? I thought it was the one.
The
All right.
Princess and the Bed. It's an adorable story. It's coming out in soft.
Get out.
That wasn't that made into Once Upon a Mattress, I think. All right. Those are the three. Princess in the Bed, Wet the Bed, and Make the Bed are the three. At this time, you have the option of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own.
I originally thought make the bed.
Mike?
Mike.
Mike the Bed. Okay. Mike the Bed. They don't agree with you. We'll go over here and find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal a $100 response. Get into the bed.
Oh.
I'd like to chip in a couple of dollars.
No, thank you. No, I'm sorry. No.
Ever had one of those days when everything goes wrong?
Everything is going wrong.
I wish
You've
I
never
had
heard
a
that
nickel for
phrase.
every
That's
time
why you
you
didn't
said
choose that, right? Okay. Let's go to the next one, please. Wet the Bed. Oh.
That's
You
getting
think,
expensive.
what's that?
Make the bed's up there.
It is up there?
Yep.
That's it. Here
Is
we
it up
go.
there?
And they booed you. Make the bed.
Do you believe it's up there? You really believe it's up there? Hey, Spider. Yeah! All right.
I just want to say y'all are very fickle out there. You booed me before. I won't
That's
stand
right.
for it.
They
Booed you.
booed
Now,
you.
anyway, you won the $500.
Booed you.
Now, that means the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. At this time, Becky, we're going to see how much more you win with our second audience match. Go. The Flying Blank. Okay?
Okay. Brett.
I would like to say that as she gets more excited, she gets more Texan. Have you noticed?
Yes, that's right.
But thank heavens it hasn't affected my speech. I say, what about the Flying Nun?
Noon? What kind of accent is that? Flying Noon.
Nipsey.
I meant N-O-O-N.
Nipsey.
I have two thoughts. Shall we try the Flying Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman. Der Fliegende Hollander.
Richard.
Oh, flying tigers.
The Flying Tigers. So those are the three, Dutchman, Nun, and Tigers. What do you say now?
The nun. Flying nun.
You want the Flying Nun? Okay, they're with you.
Yeah, darn good.
Let's go over there and look for that Flying Nun. May we see the $100 number? The Flying Trapeze.
That's the
Floats
daring
through
young
the
man
air
on the flying
for the greatest
trap.
of ease. Yes, $250 if you please. Saucer?
Kind of a goofy.
Where are celebrities' answers?
Oh, all the Star Wars and Third Encounters, and we still
Yeah.
never thought of it.
Well, this is really a surprise. I hope it's going to be up there for you.
will.
Brett's answer, the Flying Nun. Okay, go. Yeah! Very good. That's one that Brett gave you. Now, Becky, you've won another $500 multiplied by 10. Another $5,000 added to the previous fives gives you a pot of $10,000 to shoot for, and you know what you have to do to collect.
Yeah, Richard. Got
Gotta
to.
match Richard. Now, this has to be an exact match. You understand that, okay? Good luck to you. It's worth $10,000 to this little lady. And this is what it says. Made in blank. Made in blank. All right, he's finished. Now, Becky, give us the answer that Richard has written on the card. If you do it, you get $10,000.
It's got to be made in Japan.
Made in Japan. Richard, she says made in Japan.
I was thinking of Pretty Babies.
Made in heaven.
Nope, Japan.
You have the $11,000 just like you said you would. She said she's going to win it, and she did. How about that? Congratulations.
See you, Becky. Now we got a little business with America.
Y'all were grand.
Thank you.
Just grand.
Thank
We look
you.
forward to seeing Ethel Merman's book called Merman, and you had something, a mission that you had to do here? What was
Yes,
it?
I can't go back to Corpus Christi unless I get 4 kisses from Richard.
Who?
My mother, my sister, myself, and a sales girl when I told her I was coming here.
Hell, I deliver. Why didn't you tell me?
That's enough. Stop that, you rascal. You do yours, I'm out.
Join us next time for Match Game PM. We'll have another bunch of wonderful people like these and a ton of money to give away here. I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive the Zenith Mini Wedge, excitingly styled modular stereo with AM stereo, FM radio, 8-track recorder, precision changer, and the Allegro Tune 4 speakers. At Zenith, the quality goes in before the name goes on. And the Codaphone Message Center, a beautiful decorated telephone with built-in automatic answering system. You'll never miss an important call with Codaphone. And Frederick energy-efficient air conditioning helps you use less electricity. Cool a room or a whole house with quality air conditioning from Frederick. And Rinse and Vac carpet cleaning system lets you clean your carpet like a professional at only a fraction of the cost. Rinse and Vac available for rent. And Armor All Protector protects and rejuvenates anything rubber, vinyl, plastic, leather, and wood. Armor All makes the world more beautiful. And Gum Out Carburetor Cleaner. It helps keep your car free from slow starts, bucking, or stalling. In the tank and on the linkage, Gum Out helps make your car a smooth performer. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.